are people in the world who would give anything just to be in America. Oh, say, can you see?
Patriot Pride.
Please run, baby, sing another song. You're hungry and you need to feed it now. Go and find a place to call your own. Your own. You're fire and you need.
Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it.
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always clean. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it. Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it.
Boom, we are here Monday the 30th for WeP3 Weekly Debrief. Boom.
We are here.
We got
Yes,
here.
but I couldn't find us.
You couldn't find us. Uh-oh.
Well, I mean,
my intro got mixed. Technology, you get it. It's Monday, June 30th, and you're here for the People's Patriot Project WeP3 Weekly Debrief. You were listening to WeP3 Radio. It's produced with the partnership of Reads Across America Radio with the mission to remember the fallen, honor those who have served, and teach the future generations the value of freedom created by the men and women who have served our country. You got to listen to Don Ricks right off the bat. America, it's kind of the time that is right. It gives you some feels. Don does an amazing job. And then we got to hear Die Tired as well. Amazing group, band. They're all over the place. It was Need to Feed was the song that was on there. But man, we missed you last night, Eichmann. We missed you.
Thank you. I wanted to say hi to everybody who watched and I wasn't here. What is it? Now you've been changing your voice, and here I am changing my voice to my radio personality. Did I
We
sound
should
like
talk
you?
about that story. We should talk about that story when we were out. We were with Legacy Hunting, and we were out supporting. And Eichmann is trudging around, not necessarily 100% prepared for the cold weather. Might have had been wearing Mr. Peterson's extra large.
I had a couple of jackets on, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
A couple,
yeah. You remember when my shirt snuck up like I was wearing a little halter top because I was wearing and my belly was hanging out? That was weird. That was a weird story. But as Andrea is trudging through the corn stalks, and we weren't really supposed to be pheasant hunting, but the people from Legacy Hunt said, "No, you guys gotta hunt too." And I had no intention in raising my gun.
Not that we weren't supposed to be, but we were there to do more like promotional things and kind of see how their systems worked and get Legacy Hunting and Mike and Kelly out there.
And then as we're hunting, oh my gosh,
I am so sorry. He heard hunting pheasants. Where's the bird?
As we're hunting, Andrea's out there, of course. We're hunting rabbits is not in anything, and she's just out there doing her Andrea thing. Good thing pheasants really don't care if you talk or not. I mean, if you were in the deer blind, only one of us would be coming back. I'm pretty sure of it. But
dude, here, and you don't sit in a blind hunting pheasants. So
right, no, you're right. And all of a sudden, one of the hunters perks up and he goes, "Hey, is that Andrea Eichmann?" And just completely heard from like the voices over the show and stuff like that. It was kind of funny.
From the show.
Yeah.
From that show. Well, because you changed your voice. You did your radio voice.
There is a radio voice too.
Yeah.
There's some good text messages coming in right now. Good text messages.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm having an earthquake. Or a puppy.
You're having a nervous break right now?
No, an earthquake. There was.
Oh, the whole thing was, yeah.
So I don't have my normal desk, right? Because I moved upstairs. So this is a little wobbly TV tray thingy. Not very puppy friendly.
Nothing but the best for WeP3. That's what we do.
Oh, dude, I have some people staying in my office for a minute.
I get it.
I know. There's just not room for everything. Okay, so listen up, you guys. We are here with our weekly debrief to let you know.
Oh, that's our banner. I got to put the banner in. You keep talking and I'll talk.
What we've been up to the past weeks, and then share what others are doing to help the cause. Jeremy Daniels is here. Our guest last night, I was a watcher last night. You're all incredible. That's me too. I'm calling myself incredible right now, but thank you. This show was sponsored by Smart Living.
Oh, hang tight. While you're doing this, I got stuff. Keep going.
Okay. So that's sponsored by Brian Kenzer and his Smart Living. You guys, if you want to get your health, I know, Jeremy, I'm preaching at the choir. You want to get your health in order. You want to get your I was just doing dishes with the dish soap and ordering some. I just put my order in actually. So I did a little bit of shopping online at the online store. You know what? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what I got. I got dish soap, laundry soap, eyeliner and mascara, deodorant, toothpaste, some protein bar. They say there's a lot of fiber in it. Let's hope there's not too much fiber. And then I got a new protein shake because I'm gonna try some stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna try some stuff like that, and I think that's what I got. I didn't try to do like a crap ton. Wow, my language needs. I didn't try to do a crap ton of points because it's the end of the month, and I'm gonna be ready like mid-month in July to get the rest of the things that I need. Um, they have this. So I got the laundry detergent, right? They have this thing called Boost, which is, when you get those little Downy pellet thingies? Do you have those in your household, Peterson? You throw them in the washer and then, ooh, your clothes smell like, ooh, Downy so
No,
good.
those got those plastics in it. We don't do that. That you're killing things.
I don't use them either. I did once and they smelled good.
Why are you yelling at me right now?
Because you just yelled at me.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you were yelling. Okay. So anyway, I ordered, it's called Boost. Anyway. And so it's a much better choice, not the plasticky things, but it makes your laundry smell amazing. Makes my laundry smell amazing. And the cool thing is, like 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna pull out a sweatshirt and it's going to smell like the Boost. I can't tell you, I don't know what scent I have right now, but I'm gonna admit something. I had some of those Downy things left over because they smell so good, and they're cheaper at Aldi. But I couldn't use them in my laundry anymore because I didn't feel good about it. But I did sprinkle them on my entryway carpet that got real, like that damp smell in it. And so I was shampooed it up and let it dry. And then I was vacuuming it and I crunched up those little Downy things and vacuumed them up. And my vacuum
That
cleaner
smell is ode to musty dog toilet is what that is. That's French.
toilet.
Have you ever looked at a perfume or it says toilet on it? Yeah, that's
no,
I was being. Come on,
I get what you're saying. I get it. I get it. I get it. And then call out quick to our friends at Liquid Death. I had no. Now this is a purple glass, but I had no idea that my Death by Peach.
Did we just get a sponsorship or something?
Oot, oot. I'm trying hard. So, look how dark it is. I was like, what? I've only had like light colored Liquid Deaths because I usually do like peach or mango or whatever, but I did this. I guess I didn't realize, of course, it's iced tea. And so no Coca. Yes, Jeremy Daniels, right. That if you want to clean your battery, then don't drink Coca-Cola.
Right.
The guilty pleasure of mine.
Now we got another Coca-Cola sponsorship just came in. Just there we go. Get that all out there. What other sponsorships we got, Miss Eichmann?
Dude, right here. Can you read it? Jameson.
No, have you been drinking that today? We are not doing Jameson. We're not doing Coke. We're not doing Liquid Death. We're not doing any of those as sponsors yet.
Well, no, not yet. I'm calling them out like hashtag Liquid Death. I'm gonna put this out here. Hashtag. They need to watch this. There we go.
Do you think that happens that way?
Oh, I do at Jelly Roll every time we have a show. Did you know that?
And how often? I did see that. And how often have you talked to him?
Every day. I call him and tell him good night every day. After I drink my Jameson and cheer for the Minnesota Vikings.
Getting on a plane tomorrow, folks. I think she's already taken all the Advampton and all the things that she preloaded already. That's
no, I have to teach first, but really that gives more That's more Jameson. That's my last summer school tomorrow. Woo-hoo. So my real summer Peterson's gonna like go get a job now, but my real summer vacation will start a week from tomorrow. And then I'll have like, I don't know, 5 weeks, and then we're back.
I just thought of this, and this is completely off script because I still really like to know who's sponsoring our show. But you know, when you're out there in Portland, you could resurrect the Heroes in the Classroom caucus.
Hell to the yeah. Is Ted gonna be out there?
I doubt it. No.
No? I need Ted. He's our education guy. Let's do @Ted Garrett. No, I agree. Jeremy,
you're a smarter person than me, only in the fact that you use way more letters in the words that you type out than I do. That's
no, Peterson has to go to AI for that. Chat GTP. What am I trying to say here?
young too. What? Huh? You holler over dollar. That's okay. Now can we get back to our sponsors, please? Because I talked about
Brian.
One. Yep.
You're gonna fight me on what I just talked about? All right, guys. So we got Brian Kenzer. Brian Kenzer, he's our man. Can he do it? Sure he can. He also, oh my gosh, hold on. For real, I gotta find this. He also took what's the nautical cup? Oh my gosh. What is it? There's a reason he wasn't here last night, just so you know. Captain. Oh man, what a cool post. Where does picture go? He's got all kinds of little reels. Where's the thing? Okay, they took the cup. So little brain dead. They took the cup. Thank you, Brian, for when you are here, and just thank you for being you. Listen, the rest of our sponsors, we want to talk about this. We want to talk about our newsletter sponsors. We have Catch 22 with Derek Iozio, the Boho Hobos Hideaway with Lauren Iozio. We have Contagion Effect, Eric Mello. Where the hell have you been? That was just a minute of middle school talk. Did you like that? And then we also have our Operation Texas Strong, people. We love our Operation Texas Strong. They give RVs to homeless vets. I have no idea. I haven't talked to them in a while. They've been so busy. I'm going to say they're at like 200 something. That people just give them their RVs, you guys, and they're so nice. Some are the pull behind, some are the drivables, the motorhomes that have been given to homeless veterans. And then they have a 40-spot campground, Operation Texas Strong does, and the Krutzingers as well, with a cute little store that people donate stuff to. So then if you get this empty camper or RV or pull behind thingy, you can go buy furniture and pictures for the walls and a toaster and all the good stuff that you might need. It is pretty freaking cool. That's what he means, Jeremy. You are the smarter of. Okay, and then and then Joe Meisch and the Temple Massager, you guys. Just Peterson, do you have it handy? Do you want to do a demonstration? He's got the Temple. Oh, shnikes, there it was. That was fast. I was not prepared. We can't see that behind the fuzzy stuff all over your chin. Oh, you know what? Can you bring that to the airport and meet me there before I go get on the plane tomorrow? You see this, folks? He's going to go to sleep in a minute. Thank you, Joe Meisch, for the Temple Massager. Please check them out. You can get a discount if you type in the code WeP3 when you purchase it. I don't know, what did it take, about a week and a half to get to you, Peterson?
Amazing. It's been a minute, so yeah, go to www.templemassager.com.
I'm going to go. I have my order just sitting there. I forgot the code, so I never finished my order. Then I finished my order. Then I didn't have my card.
You forgot the code?
Yeah, I knew we had a code, and I was like, I don't know what the code is because usually when you're flashing that thing up there, I'm like taking notes or something, and so I had to come in here to find the code. I'm not even. You know what? Okay. Anyone who's listening right now, I was about to say I'm not even a real blonde, but can I even say that? I heard that Barbie was offended. She was the only one that was not offended by being referred to. Okay, never mind. Go ahead, throw some Irish crap at me. See how offended I get. I'll just beat you because I know where you live and I've seen where you sleep, and I swear that your mothers will cry when they see what I've done to you. Name that movie.
Terrible at those games. Want to know why? I sleep through 90% of all movies watched or supposed to be watched.
One time I tried to watch
or
on a plane. I was trying to watch a movie. He's like, "Do you got a movie on there?" And I even give up one of my earbuds so that he can listen to the movie. And then I have to put it in this ear because next, whatever side he might be on, I hear 4 minutes in. We weren't even off the ground.
This is not accurate information. Not 100%.
I think. And then, I mean, the last few times we flew, we weren't even by each other. That's funny.
I set it up that way.
Well, I mean, I just take what's so typically I don't pick seats when it's just the two of us because it costs money to pick seats, and if we're going on on a trip to do business with WeP3, I don't pay $8 to pick a seat. I take row 29 in a 28 row plane. I'll go back here. Stinky bathroom smell. All right. Anyway, you can also catch us Sunday evenings. We got your 6 at 6 can be heard or reheard at I forgot. Is it 11 p.m. Eastern time, which right now is 10 p.m. Central time. I'm going to the West Coast. Do you know how whoop whoop I'm going to be with time zones right now? And so yeah, go listen to that after you watch. Shoot, if Peterson had his way, dude, our show on Sunday night would go till 11 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh my gosh. Last night was amazing. B, it was tough because the whole team wasn't there last night, and then we had to have one dip out a little bit early and all but not life's life, man. It is what it is. But
hi Dylan.
I'll get P3 in the house.
It's Dylan. It's Dylan. I saw some announcements on Dylan's Facebook. Hello. All right, guys. Peterson likes, do you want to use your radio voice for the pledge?
What am I doing? The pledge? We're not doing the pledge.
The WeP3 pledge.
Oh.
On our script, that's what it's called. Yeah.
We got to decide what it's really called. We haven't really said what it's really called. I mean, we call it it's our commitment to understanding. That maybe that's what we just need to say. It's our commitment of understanding. We know why we get to do this. Thank you to all the service members, men and women alike. Service members and first responders that have committed their time, sweat, blood, limbs, family, and life to give us the freedoms that allows us to do what we do daily. We get to go drink whatever frou-frou, caramel latte, mulaka, choo-choo, majuju, coffee in a hot cup, small cup, big cup, little cup. We get to do what we want to do, when we want to do, how we want to do it for the most part. And it's all because of the men and women who have spilled their blood, their life, their limbs, all that. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating that that's not remembered. We all of us get to lay our big fat heads on the pillows of freedom daily. Miss Eichmann was rubbing her head because I was getting on the tangent.
You're not going on the script at all.
I know, right?
No. Are you done?
Yeah, I'll be done.
No, because when you were
It's
saying
weird.
that,
It took 22 minutes for you to get through your 6-sentence intro, and I spent an extra 30 seconds today. Good thing they can't see that in the what is that new platform we have that takes the notes?
yeah,
What's that called?
Kissed,
Ricky?
Crisp.
Crisp.
What is this?
Thank you,
Another plug?
Crisp. No,
Sponsorship.
yeah, I'm doing the sponsorship now. It's Crisp.
No,
And thank you, Elon Musk, for
hashtag Elon Musk. Let's do it. Because I'm sure every Elon Musk out there is legit, whichever hashtag that would. So listen,
truth.
I was rubbing my head because as you were speaking and you said their blood spilled in their lives, all I could think about was those firefighters in Idaho. It's all like that
What
was
the hell?
I know.
What
That's what
the
came to
hell
mind.
is going on? This is getting ridiculous with the stuff that's happened in Minnesota recently, and then some guy just taking shots. And what the hell? I mean,
shots, dude started a fire to get firefighters there and ambushed them. What is going on in we need
embarrassing.
Yeah.
Embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that we have allowed humans to be and fill these spaces that act and behave in these manners, and that that people aren't doing their jobs. That's what it's coming down to. And we give excuses for everyone. We give excuses. I get it. I understand stuff. But then the second things go south, we're always pointing the finger at someone else. No, stop. You're going to get me going.
No, I know. And I'm just thinking that I shouldn't say anything, but like, because I'm teaching summer school and I'm thinking about this, like, how do we teach some of these kids the whole, like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes stuff? How do we teach kids that this is not right? How do we teach? And I'm not talking about at this level, but I might divulge too much. But when my oldest was young, he and a couple friends might have made one evening, one midnight of a bad decision. They were staying at a friend's that lived kind of on the highway, and they might have gone and picked up some pebbles out of the driveway, and they're just chucking those pebbles at cars driving by at midnight. Like, what kind of stupid decision? I'm going to say they were like 12 or 13. And I am not, there were consequences. I mean, we had to pay. So one of the cars, two things, a van with a brand new wrap on it or whatever kind of sticker things they used that many. Sorry, Brendan, this was 20 years ago for you, bud. You're old. They wrecked it, and then a brand new sheriff car happened to drive by and they hit that. And so they had to pay to get those fixed with the dents and the scratches, and then pay the fine. And then I'll be darned if I had to take the class over at the county juvenile facility with them if they did this class. And it was a 2 Saturday thing, I think. And I had to go one Saturday to like a 3-hour class. Like, I wouldn't have done that stuff. I'd followed the rules when I was a kid. There was none of that. I'm sure there was a point where I might have broke away from that, but for the most part, I followed the rules. And I had to take the class. And so my own kid and probably the other 2 or 3 got a lecture about the thin thread of life we were allowing them to keep. And so I just don't know, like, why are kids not afraid to do the things they do? Like, we've had kids climb up on top of the school building and break in. We've had windows, we've had spray paint, and that's just on the school building.
Because there's no consequences. No one is held accountable for anything. We don't take it. Here's an example. Here's like, boom. We visited the Salvation Army Adult Rehabilitation Program last week, and we walk in the door, and I'm sorry, I had a misconception about what this place was going to look like, feel like, and be like. I was expecting it to smell like a secondhand thrift store and smell of vomit and urine. And we walked in, and it was immaculate. It was one of the most beautiful facilities I have ever seen my entire life, ever. And they literally say either work the program or don't. That's it. If you want to leave, there's the door. There's the door. You don't have to be here. But if you are going to be here, you're going to tuck your shirt in, and it's going to be a collared shirt, and you're going to be clean shaven every day. Now, you don't have to be there, but they're taking care of the tiniest, smallest things. And because there is that, there's this whole level of pride in the facility. And it's a men's facility. And I'm sure the women's facility is exactly the same. I haven't been able to witness that. But everyone in that space, it was uplifting. It was everyone greeted you. Everyone looked at you in the eye as they walked by. Everyone said hi. And these are men that are trying to rehabilitate their lives. Now, it's not all veterans and first responders there, and that's what we do up front. And they do have a veteran and first responder program, and so that is the reason why we were there. And I'm just excited about the work that they do. And we do know some of the people that are running it are veterans as well. But they're, again, learned that everyone that it works there has been through that rehabilitation program. Amazing. The small things were taken care of. Now today, you get in these arguments about what are your rights and what are not your rights. And I think that is the problem. I think we should present schools as you come here, you don't have to be here. If you're not here, then here's the next step. Now, we know by law, all of our students are supposed to be there. But of course, I think it's 17 days, and it's got to be consecutive 17 days. They're really not investing in our youth. What?
What do you mean? You can be gone for 14 days before Dakota County comes to get you.
I think, well, maybe counties are different. I thought it was 17, and even then, it's got to be consecutive. So you can go 13 days, show up the 14th day, and you can start it all over again. And it doesn't.
But you can come in and check as long as you're checked in for one attendance. That counts as your day. So I had kids last year that would come in on that 14 whatever day, and then they'd go to first hour. They'd be there for attendance. Then they'd get a nurse's pass, and then you don't see them the rest of the day.
We kind of got into this stuff last night during our show, and there's a little bit of difference between what I believe and what Mr. Canada believed a little bit, and he thinks that we're doomed, and I'm like, I don't know that we're doomed. And this is because I do have this philosophy that doctors are going to do doctors things. If you're a kid aspiring to be a doctor, even though we had COVID, because the entire world will now tell you that we're all dumber because of COVID. And I'm like, hogwash, bull. I don't buy it. Stop your excuses. Doctors are going to do doctors things. Welders are going to do welders things. If you like to weld, you'll do the things. Some of these things you can stumble onto, and then you will take that and adopt that into your life and world. But it's going to come at I don't have a plan. I need to do something because you know what? Showing up to McDonald's ain't working and all those. So I now have to find something or commit to something, or I can live in the basement of mom and dad forever. And anyway, we got I don't buy into all these narratives, and I'm sorry. It's take care of the small things and the big things that come. We've not taken care of the small things. We've given excuses. We've had kids raising kids. We have people that don't have an ounce of a parental bone in their body, and they're expressing themselves. You know what? express themselves outside my classroom because I don't need to put up with that. I don't. I have limits too. I have rights too. I don't need to be swore at. I don't need to be punched. I don't need to have chairs thrown at me. All those pieces will not happen. And it's interesting because I've worked in some of these facilities. And I literally have filed police charges on students that have put their hands on me, which I think that's what you should do. I know that some people think, well, I work in this environment. It is what that comes with the job. No, it really doesn't. No. I'm sorry. My opinion is that doesn't come with the job. At no point or time. When are we going to teach the lesson? Because if we don't teach it now, then they're going to walk out those doors and they're going to think they can continue that behavior outside the doors. We're completely off subject matter tonight, but that's
way off, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, it is how people end up in places that some of them just take up space and some of them take up a lot of time and some of them do a really good job with what they do to help. And so that's how they get there. Honestly, there are times where I think if you're unsure the track that your kiddo or some kiddo might be on, check with their teachers. Man, they probably know. Not everyone, not all teachers, not all kids, because some kids, they fly right under the radar. But teachers have a pretty good feel. Do you want to talk about Mr. Heckler last night?
I will. I'd love to talk to Mr. Heckler. I do really, actually, I'm going to pull up something real quick because I'm pretty excited about this. Look, you and me are on the screen. That's weird. Oh, no, it's not weird. It's just, I'm in a different space. I do have to share this because this is pretty awesome. I gotta stop. I'll stop the screen. I'll stop what we're playing. The radio's still on. Dirt.
It's not. I'm not hearing it. We're not hearing it.
No, good. Because I turned it off. So, okay. Check this out. This is kind of cool. I don't know what we're going to see here, but all the WeP3 and family over here on the left-hand side. Who we got over there? We got some people. I think one of those is a fake person, though. So I just want to check this out. Do the work. Collaboration, conversation, doing the work gets things done. This week, we were able to provide 10 refurbished and new fishing poles to the 5 fully equipped tackle boxes. We'll get through this. I want to thank Roxanne Murray and Luke Fluff for getting this started. Ryan Fierk for being involved. Stephen Peterson, a veteran close to me, who saw a need, takes these youngsters out fishing. Fishing for Life, Thomas Goodrich, Ron Buster, Split Rock Coffee, Volunteers of America, Minnesota and Wisconsin, Volunteers of America, bar none, and the People's Patriot Project. You know what? We did it. It's another mission that we get to put underneath our belt and say, hey, we helped. We came, we saw, taking care of the small things. One of the things I had to say is we can't provide pictures of the youth because of the program that they're in, but I've seen these young men out on the fishing dock, and it changes. It's changed their lives. And it's exciting. And we've got a commitment from all the partners that are involved in that, all those people I named off, that a fishing pole and tackle box will be provided for each youth that is interested in leaving the program after they graduate and wanting to continue that life skill and style of fishing. A committed, a rod and reel, I already said that, tackle box, and it just, thank you, Tom Goodrich. Thank you for Fishing for Life and putting that piece together. One of the things, little tiny side stuff, we've got a veteran here in St. Paul that we're working with and helping. It's a rough ride for him right now. He's in recovery. Won't share his name, won't share his details. In recovery and has committed. He's moved from another community to our community has no friends, resources, outlets, and so he gets alone on weekends, and he's just like, and he reaches out and we talk and looking for a job. All the things that puts you behind the eight ball is there, and he's battling through that. So we're with him. We just did an ask down in Louisiana. Actually, we did 2 asks down in Louisiana. One was diapers and sustenance for a veteran that has a youth that's struggling. Not the youth, but the veteran was struggling, and so we've helped with that. We had a veteran that needed to get moved around to some spaces so he can final up some end result pieces in his life. And again, exciting stuff. The team down in Louisiana is doing amazing. Jonathan, Rocky, Dylan, and
Gary.
Thank you, Jerry Gilmore. Thank you guys for all the work that you're doing out there. We get notes all over the time of people that are willing to help. Beth and Jimmy King doing a great job. We've brought on, oh Lordy, a social media person, a website person in the last month, and we're going to tighten up some things. Just constantly moving, constantly growing. We don't want to be in front. We want to be with. There's a phrasing, and Jonathan brought this into our network, being a part of. Well, when you put a in there, you create separation. But when you say being part of, so we want to be part of all the missions, all the things together. We are side by side. We link arms. We link shields. We work together. There's no hierarchy in our organization. There's no hierarchy of our organization with other organizations. 100% collaboration, 100% transparency. And bottom line is we get done what we get done. And we need you. We need all of you. We need our listeners. We need people that you may have connections with. Continue to move forward, continue to do. We stay busy, but we would be busier if we had more resources, and that's the truth. So I know I launched into a whole bunch of stuff in this. Plus, we got WeP3 Radio. Plus, we got just kidding. Last night we had Mr. Robert Heckler come on. He is the director of the Warriors Refuge out of West Columbia, Texas. This is, I'm going to be honest with you, it reminded me in detail a lot about what we heard and saw about the Salvation Army program we just walked through and kind of put in detail, except their program is strictly about veterans. And it is a homing rehab opportunity. It is a faith-based organization, but it's suggested, not mandated. They have a whole slew of therapy programming and drive to get their men and women refocused, redirected, and put back out in the street. It is a transition program. Their expectation is they are going to move from this place successfully, and they're going to move out into the community and be a successful part of society. It helps within the mission of the veteran homelessness in Texas. And ultimately, they have a goal to work throughout the country as well. It's his belief is that veterans have fought for us. It's our turn to fight for them. And it was an amazing, the post show was amazing. It's a 2-hour show, folks. And I'll be honest with you, we probably could have done a 4-hour show last night with the passion and the drive of both Mr. Heckler and our amazing musical variant. I don't know why I said variant, but just for lack of coming up with another word. Amazing musical talent that we had last night. Miss Eichmann has added the links to Mr. Heckler and the things that they're getting done. No, it was an amazing conversation. And his passion and drive post show was amazing, and his willingness to help in areas. And I think there's just a good relationship there, and another organization to fit into the Graphene Dome, the spectrum of supports across our country.
Yeah.
Now it's all your turn. Rest of the show is yours.
That is good. Well, so listen, I don't know much because I wasn't here. I was just listening, and then I gotta tell you, I thought I'd be here, and then I didn't because we had some things come up that I wrote up with my daughter and her two little boys, and they wanted to do some things Sunday, and I was like, no, I'll figure it out. I'll either do it from the road, or you don't do a show from the road with two little ones in the back. But confidently anyway, they slept for quite a while, but they were awake by 6 o'clock. Well, then that plan changed again, and I'm like, okay, good. If we leave now, we can get home in time. Well, no, because little kids need to stop a couple times, and so it was a lovely drive yesterday. So I was listening in, and I did actually go back and listen to Jeff Canada's music. He's hailing from the great state of Texas as well. Oh, here I have his Spotify for you. So I guess Jonathan said this is real music for real people. Just send you that quickly. Yeah, it is. It is. The songs were all. I did miss a couple of his introductions, which I'll get when I'm cutting down the podcast. But he wants to make music that reaches people who might be struggling. The first song that he shared last night is called Monsters. This was a song that was written from a very dark place, not written about suicide, but it was written about a recurring dream that sometimes made him not want to go to sleep at night. Clearly, monsters. The feedback from this song was relatable to people who had dealt with suicide in their lives. The video is very much about mental health and suicide. The next song he brought in was called High Horse. This one, sort of a diss track, upbeat and fun song. And it was. I enjoyed that one. The final song of the night is called Rain. This song is about learning to live in the here and the now. Yesterday is dead and gone. Tomorrow hasn't happened yet. So let's focus on the present. And Jeff's an interesting sort. He's got a lot of knowledge and a lot of know-how, and he's good. He's very good. So thank you to Jeff Canada for being on the show.
He's a dude, man. It was fun getting to know him, and very excited about some of the stuff. He's got some connections that are gonna help us. I mean, he knows some people, and I'm excited about what he knows and who he knows and when he knows and all the above. And he's kind of on, I don't know what I'll call it, a pilgrimage of making sure that his word gets out there. He doesn't soften. He speaks his mind, which is a good thing, and we're excited for it. Great guy. I know what song we're going to end on too. So it's his first song last night. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Cool. Very cool.
I'm working right now. I don't know if you knew that.
What are you doing? What are you doing right now? Well, you kind of talked about things that we have coming up already too. So I'm kind of.
Yeah. Oh, I should have just done this because I should have done this. This is last night's promo. Boom.
Okay.
Boom.
Can we just? There's a thing, and I'm not a dude, and I'm not a veteran, right? But there is a thing. Look at those beards. Look at those faces.
Oops.
Right?
Oops.
Right there. When I was watching last night. Now Jeff's gotten his beard trimmed up a bit, but it was like some people, and I think you even said it, Peterson, the guy that was singing on AGT last week. You're like, he even looks like a veteran. I'm like,
I think the beard is code for veteran now. Now check. Did you watch any part of last night?
Yeah.
So, there's a cat. I personally, and I showed him this after the show. I think I know who his doppelganger is.
Which one are you talking about, Jeff or Robert?
I'm talking about Mr. Canada.
Did he post it today? Because I just saw a post.
Did you see a post? Who posted it?
I think he did.
Yeah. Does
But I
it
don't know
have a
if you talked.
doppelganger on it?
Yeah, but I don't know if you talked about it last night because I didn't see that part, so I don't know if that's where you're going.
Well, I think these two bad cats look the same.
Is that Chris?
That is Chris Turner.
Yeah, well, you could be right. Now with the beard trim, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That
I
is
showed him that
not.
last night and he's like, "What?" And what was weird is he was wearing a shirt from the Cowboy Hat Company at the time. So it was kind of funny.
Okay, look
Kind
at
of
the comments. We got our Jonathan there. We got Sheila Hastings there. Is that funny?
our
Get yours
peeps.
free. Get your
What
hat
was
free.
Jeff Canada's post?
Oh, it was him and shoot, I just looked a little bit ago. He said twins. Oh, it was posted by a friend, I guess. Hornswoggle. I don't know. Can I share it? Let me share my. Oops. But now I can't. Okay, hold on. We'll see how it looks.
What's happening?
Okay, this. That guy?
Oh.
I know, but look. It's not mine to share, I feel a little bit. Right? Like, look.
Yeah, be careful. Be careful
It
there.
says twins. Twins. Done sharing. I'm done sharing. Who asked? Who asked? Peterson? Okay, that was good. What else you got there, Mr. Peterson?
Well, I'm working. I'm building some graphics for some people right now, and
Oh,
which probably shouldn't need to be done now.
that is exactly.
Is
I'm sure that's what everybody was hoping to hear you were doing right now.
well, I just got an email with some information, and I didn't have it
Okay,
before.
dude, you don't check
But
emails during the show. Gee,
oh,
Germany.
okay, all right. Well, I do a lot of things,
Yeah.
and it's but this is exciting because I didn't have this before today,
Mhm.
and so I'm stalling right now.
You're
And
fine.
so
You're fine. Here's what I'm
yeah,
going to talk about. I'm going to talk about
okay, talk
WeP3
about it.
Radio.
Okay,
WeP3
do it,
Radio,
do it.
the leading music station, featuring music created, written, produced, and sung by those who have served their country and or communities. You can catch them here at this link. You can catch them. I mean, that's us, but them. So that's our radio station. We do take great pride in sharing this with you. We've done a lot of work. We've done a lot of research. We've done a lot of sharing. And you can hear it all on this radio station. And honestly, we got to give Peterson a little bit of credit, probably a lot of credit, because he spends a lot of time in that old radio station, making sure we have all the right things happening. So thank you, Mr. Peterson, for that stuff. And then this next week coming up, we've got two guests. We've got a music guest by the name of Josh Moore. So he's our guest, and then the band is called August Lows. This is going to be good. Their music is amazing.
Yes,
And then we
they're
have,
excited to be here.
yeah.
I'm
And then
done.
we have
I'm done
Chris
working.
Salento coming in with Ravenworks Studio. So I think it's going to be, you know how sometimes you just get it. We always have little connections that happen. And I feel like this might be one of those weekends where Last night probably was too. I just wasn't here to get the feel. I did watch it. It's not just the same. But anyway, so here's our
you know
two
what?
guests.
You know what? I got to share.
We
didn't plan this. Those guys live less than an hour apart from each other.
Very cool.
And so Mr. Canada's like, yeah, I'm going to be down in your space and we're going to play some music at your place for the veterans in your place. And I'm just like, boom, just, get it done.
There it goes.
And, did we mention,
cool.
I need to clean this up a little bit. That needs to get tighter.
It's a little blurry. Yeah, it's a little blurry.
Yeah.
Hobo's Hideaway. Laura
This is one of our sponsors. Yeah, we'll get that cleaned up. I don't know. There's a tool I was trying to find.
Do you know that Jen Ford is 5 hours from the Warriors Refuge? Just so you know. I looked it up.
Good or bad?
Whenever things are in Texas, I always look up to see how close everybody is to everybody else. Because it's never very close.
And that's because you want to ask the questions. Do you know this person? Do you know that person? These are music people.
You definitely want to ask those questions.
Yeah.
Do you know Dom? Do you know Dom? You should know Dom. Do you know he's with Jen Ford too? You were funny last week when I was listening, just saying.
Truth.
Everything was wrapped around.
But for the record, Miss Sassy McSassy Pants, for the record, Mr. Taylor played guitar for Jen Ford, and Jen Ford has gone on and done acts with Dom Kurz and was up here. So there was a reason why the connection might have been a plausible connection in that particular space. But thank you for making me defend my statements. It wasn't a geographical piece. It was a intrapersonal relationship piece. All right, I'm done.
Wow, are you sure? Do you feel better now? You got yourself defended? Okay. I think it was 8 times. It was 8 times. I told him earlier today, I'm like, we need to make sure Jen knows we're advertising for her because we did a lot of advertising last week for her. All right. Dismissed. So I think that's what I've got. I think I did it. I think I did it. Do we have any holidays? I know that Jonathan covered that.
Yeah.
Do you have holidays coming up?
That's a crazy question, Miss Eichmann.
I know I'm not even gonna be in town though, so
I deleted it, but it was the Army's birthday, just so you know.
Oh, a few weeks ago. Some of you that are watching, if you know anything that's going on in Portland over the 4th of July, let me know. I'm a small town girl, so I don't know that I'll be going out and about in that space on the 4th of July. There's a gal going from town here, though. I'm sure she knows where the best concert band is to play this music. That's right up her alley. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, thank you.
You know who's up in Portland? Oh,
chicken butt.
I got it. It's in here. We know it. Greater Vets. Greater Vets is up
Nick.
There.
He's Washington.
Nick Richards. Yep.
Nate Richardson. I think he's in Washington State.
Oh, you think so?
I think. I'm gonna look right now though. Nick Richards.
How far do you think Portland's from Washington?
Dude, the airport's like right on the border, right across the river. What do you want? Spokane, Washington.
Told you so.
It's not that close.
Neener. It's as close as Minneapolis is to St. Paul.
Not at all.
Truth.
Well, yeah.
Truth.
I'll be 5 hours from Nick. Where's Joey James from?
Oh, good try. I don't memorize all of it. Sorry.
Dang it. Oh, he's in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Because he's played with Nick before, I think.
Maybe.
I think that's why I was thinking he was from. There's a couple more, though. There's a couple more.
Are we ready to shut down?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, Robert's got a song. We should have played that last night too. Gosh dang it. I'm going to play a song from last night's show. Our cool cat dude, Mr. Jeff Canada. He plays his songs on the lyric and the stories are on his sleeve. And so there was a lot of meaning for this. It grabbed Mr. Heckler's attention last night, and it was just an awesome conversation, and it was an amazing night and show. Make sure you come and check us out every Sunday, 1800 Central Standard Time, and then Mondays at 4:30, which would be 16:30. That's where we're here. We're here. We do it. We are boots on the ground making a difference. And this is Mr. Jeff Canada, Monsters.
Sometimes, but I think I'd rather have the moon. There's nothing wrong with the morning light, but it burns me up by noon. The clock's broken on the wall, and I know I'll be haunted soon. As I lay my head down and dream of you, I don't mind blue skies sometimes, but I think I'd rather have the rain. The thunderclouds are rolling in, and they keep the wolves at bay. On that old tin roof keep me from going insane. As I lay my head down and dream of pain, so I'm drifting off to lonely, where the monsters stake their claim. Maybe I'll find some answers where the monsters come to play. Come to play. I'm sitting at an ocean well, wishing that I had a little change. Would stop playing all its games.
Patriot Prize.